breaking news alerts, and the Weather Authority forecast. This is Good Morning Cincinnati, live on Local 12.
Good morning, I'm Annie Brown. We'll have more on those stories in just a moment, but first, let's get a check of the forecast. Here's meteorologist Paul Poteet with your no-wait weather. There's a delay on the deal between Israel and Hamas. Both sides released separate statements earlier this week, agreeing to a halt in fighting and the release of dozens of hostages. Although this was potentially planned to start today, everything's now on hold until tomorrow at the earliest. Hamas has agreed to release dozens of the more than 200 hostages. One Israeli official tells CNN the delay is partially due to Israel not receiving a list of those to be freed. U.S. officials say they have a working list of 10 hostages who may possibly be released once matters are resolved, but they also have a wait-and-see stance. Well, it's game day at Paycor Stadium as the Bengals take on the Steelers. The team taking on Pittsburgh without its starting quarterback, Joe Burrow. Burrow went down during that Thursday night matchup against the Ravens, and now backup Jake Browning will make his first NFL start. Bengals head coach Zach Taylor says Browning has a different playing style, but he can get the job done. Police are investigating a mass shooting that left 5 people injured in Seattle. Officers responded to a parking lot around 9 o'clock Friday night where they found dozens of shell casings. All of the victims are in the hospital, 2 critical. We're told the other 3 are stable. Investigators believe there were at least 2 shooters. No one's in custody at this time. It doesn't look that bad, not that snowy out, but Paul, the temperatures are pretty chilly today, especially looking towards that Bengals game. This morning, we want to help you ring in the new year on a budget. A group of lifeguards go far beyond the call of duty to pull a plane from the ocean. The plane crashed into the water off Hampton Beach yesterday, flipping forward on impact. It was carrying a banner advertising a local business. Lifeguards rushed into the water to tow the plane by hand. The pilot swam to shore and luckily no one was injured. Police say the pilot reported engine problems, but of course the FAA is still investigating. As the holiday season gets into full swing, retailers are hoping for even more revenue to make up for losses caused by organized retail crime. And that's a problem that's spreading from small towns to big cities. Industry leaders visited Washington to ask for help. As Christine Frizzell reports, lawmakers appear to be listening. Former President Trump is hitting the campaign trail, reiterating his feelings about the indictments against him. He appeared in Pennsylvania last night, railing against the justice system for what he calls a political ploy.
What you're witnessing is a continuation of the single greatest witch hunt of all time. This is prosecutorial misconduct, and its primary purpose is to steal another election.
Now, Trump says he expects to be indicted by special counsel Jack Smith and Fulton County, Georgia District Attorney Fani Willis. He wrote 2 more coming, I guess, on Truth Social. Smith is conducting a grand jury investigation into the events of January 6th, and Willis is investigating Mr. Trump's potential crimes in connection to the 2020 election. All right, Paul, thank you. Well, you can spread some Christmas cheer as you get ready to cheer on the Bengals today. Hamilton County Job and Family Services is hosting a toy drive at today's game. Local 12's Chloe Markley is live at Paycor Stadium to share how you can help make a difference for kids in need. Good morning, Chloe. We begin with some developing news. A man was found shot earlier this morning in Lexington. You're not going to release it to us?
No, we can't do that.
You can't?
I
can tell you, but then we'd have to put you on the naughty list.
Oh, see, and we were just talking about this. It's up in the air whether I'm naughty or nice this year. So, yeah, I better stay on your good side. A 20-year-old Louisville man accused in a 2020 Lexington double murder has accepted a plea deal. Democratic Governor Andy Beshear is officially filed to run for a second term as governor of the Commonwealth. Well, there you have it. That's our morning meteorologist right here.
Yeah,
Real
so
mature.
if I offer you gum,
don't trust him. Well, you can join us back here at 12 for News at Noon. We will see you next week.